a speaker at a MOPS group this last week, and we did it virtually over Zoom. It was just a small group, and it was really sweet to be able to talk about the Enneagram. So that is what I'm going to do today, just do a quick overview in case you also do not know about the Enneagram. If you spent any time with me, you maybe have heard me make references to this, and it is something that I really love, and it feels really important to my life. And if you have the capacity to spend a little time on it, you might love it too. So the Enneagram has 9 different types, but there's wings on either side. And so there's lots of ways that we can all be really unique. But something that I love about the Enneagram is that I'm not the only person like me. And it helps me to know other people that are wired the same way I am, and we can process things out together, and we can just do the self-discovery journey together, which has been really fun. And then also the plus side of understanding the different types is that you recognize types in other people, and you can see these attributes in them. But with the Enneagram, you have integration and disintegration. So when people are in a good, healthy season, they're integrated. And when they're in an unhealthy season, they are disintegrated. And if I know the types and I know what these unhealthy seasons look like for the people in my life, then I can also just put language to that for them. And we are swinging back and forth all the time, but the people in our lives can help pull us out of something hard and help us get back to the integration side. And it has just been a really beautiful tool for me. It has changed my family. There was definitely some conflict in my family before we all started learning about each other and having language for that. And I just feel like the relationship with my sisters and my parents, there is just so much appreciation now for how we are different and what we bring to the table. So there is so much to celebrate in everyone, and this just is a way to recognize that, and I really love it. So if you do not know your number for the Enneagram, I would definitely recommend doing an online assessment. And then if you are interested, I can also send you some documents. I have one document that has the pros and cons of each number, and in true human fallenness, we are usually easier to pull out the hard things and the things that we feel are as a negative to our personality. We can recognize those and pull those out really quickly, because we can see those a lot easier, and we know those are true of us. But the positives are a little harder to recognize sometimes, because we sometimes it is hard for us to be true to ourselves and really celebrate the good in us. So I did have someone ask me at this meeting, I had 90% on 3 of the numbers. So how could I be 3 numbers if I had 9 in the 90s for all 3 of those? And so I would say if that happens to you, you definitely need to look at the negatives, and whatever number has the negatives that feel the most true about you, that's probably your number. I don't think your number can change, but you can test differently just based on your season and how you are feeling at that moment when you're answering that question. And so it can be a little confusing, but I would say just don't give up, dig a little deeper, and try to figure out your true self. I also would totally recommend, there's some really great books out there, and there's some that go even deeper into how we feel our feelings, and there's different triads. So there's numbers that also are going to feel the same way you do and react the same way you do. And also there's the Sacred Enneagram is really sweet, because it also just talks about how we can connect to God. And I definitely enjoyed that book. There's also podcasts that you can listen to. There's a lot of really great ones that cover the Enneagram and do ongoing topics, and go through each number around the topic of parenting, or go through each number around the topic of trauma, or whatever it is. There's just so many options, and there's really a lot of people that know a lot of stuff. So there's probably endless information that you can gather. If you want just a quick little intro, then definitely reach out to me directly and I will send you the documents that I have. And yeah, I just really hope a lot of healthy self-discovery for you and healthy relationship interactions with the people in your life. I think for sure this is so impactful for couples, and to know each other's numbers and just know how you both tick and what feels important to you, and to have language around those things. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you today very, very quickly. And I'm always happy to have a talk about the Enneagram with you if you have any questions. So have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. Catch you.